What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Exploring Attractions, and welcome to the Knotts Boysenberry Festival 2022. We're here, we're gonna have a great day, taste all the different Boysenberry themed treats, food options, beverages, all that fun stuff. So without further ado, let's go get inside and have some fun. If you're new here, subscribe with those bell notifications on and follow us on social media on Instagram and Twitter at Exploring Attractions. But with that being said, let's go get inside Knotts Berry Farm and have ourselves a Boysenberry day. Alright, picked up my Knotts tasting lanyard, which comes with 6 tastings, and they have, of course, all the different menu options and the participating locations on the tasting card. With all of the different Knotts Berry Farm festivals, they have the t-shirt and pin combo where you pay like 20 bucks and you get an event t-shirt and an event enamel pin. So we're gonna get that one. These t-shirts are really cool because you can select a ladies one or just a regular unisex one in gray. And here's how the gray one looks like. They also have a hat, but the combo just comes with the t-shirt and the pin. Now typically when we get these combos, it works out perfectly because Savannah will take the shirt and then I like the pin, which you can kind of see the pin in there. We'll pull it out for you. Oh, there we go. Don't need to pull it out. The pin looks really neat. Of course, it's got Knotts Boysenberry Festival 2022. And then with this year's event, they've opened up the section to where they usually open up the Knotts Scary Farm mazes. And they have a bunch of picnic tables over here, a bunch of different vendors and everything. Lots of stuff going on over here. So I'm happy that they opened up this area because there's plenty of seating area over here compared to in Ghost Town. And back in this area, Knotts is selling Boysenberry plants that you can pick up later. They're $25. They get them all displayed out here, all nice and neat. And then right outside where they have them all stand at, they have a little Boysenberry. Perfect little photo op. First tasting of the day is the Boysenberry Seltzer. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of seltzer since everybody's created one. I'm really curious to see how sweet this is, but also at the same time, if you're purchasing alcohol at a theme park, you want to have, you know, the right amount of booze in it. So we'll see how this is, especially since, like I said, I'm the biggest fan of seltzer. So if I like this, then Knotts hit it out of the park. Well, that seltzer did not disappoint at all. It's a really sugary. There's a little bit of alcohol in it. You can't really taste it a whole bunch, but for a hot day like today, it's like the perfect mix. And for a tasting event, I think it was really good. That's probably one of the best beverage options that I've tasted at these festivals. So honestly, I'm gonna give that, out of 10 today, I'm gonna give that an 8. But I am really digging this photo opportunity out here, right in front of Ghost Rider, right in the same kind of dining area. It's a lot of fun, you know? Especially if you have a big group of people, this is a perfect photo op to fit everybody in. Now Knotts, that's a fun idea, you know? If you sell those Boysenberry Seltzers in cans, I think that those would fly off the shelves. Just saying. And it looks like this section is actually called Boysenberry Lane. Food, fun, and music. I like how with Knotts, you know, they name everything. They think of something for everything. Like something as simple as this. Next stop is the Wagon Wheel Pizza booth. I'm gonna get myself the Boysenberry Barbecue Chicken Pizza. Boysenberry chicken and barbecue just sounds like a phenomenal mix, and I'm pretty sure at Taste of Boysenberry Festival last year, I tasted this food item too, and I loved it. Here's a look at the Boysenberry Barbecue Chicken Pizza with a whole bunch of stuff on it. Looks really tasty, and they give you a pretty big slice for just the tasting. Alright, I tasted the chicken pizza, and Savannah did too, so what do you think of it?
I think it's pretty good. I like the onions, I like all the toppings on it. I think it's a little mushy, but I think it's good.
And I think that's what threw it off to me the most, was it was just a little bit too mushy. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I was like really excited for this one, but it just disappointed me just a little bit. What about you?
7.
7 out of 10? Okay, fair enough judgment. All right, into old MacDonalds Barn we go. But there are goats, pretty cute goats too. Look at they're living their best life, having some fun time here at the farm. And the team member just said if the goats come up to you, you are allowed to pet them. So the guests are petting them right now. He's the cute one. He's probably the cutest one out of all 3 of them. They're all cute, but that one's the cutest one. They also got a couple of horses in here. Look at this guy, just chilling. Which you can also pet the horses if they come up right here and lean their head over. Which is a really neat thing that Knotts is doing. Oh, look at him, he's interested. Oh, he likes the camera. There he is. And like I said earlier, they got tons of vendors all scattered throughout the area in Ghost Town, where there's different arts and crafts, and even they have Boysenberry themed stuff. Just lots of stuff going on. It's awesome that you can spend so much money here on the different crafts and support independent artists while also having a like I said, boysenberry good time.
So we got the elote with boysenberry butter and cotija cheese.
Are you excited?
Not as excited as you are. I know you're very excited for this.
Oh yeah, this is one of my most anticipated items for this event right here. Well, I gotta say, that was definitely another 8 out of 10 item. Now, I didn't get it with mayo because y'all know that I'm picky, but I wonder how it tastes with mayo. Maybe I need to start giving things a try at these festivals. But that was really good. And I like about Knotts is they give you huge serving sizes. Even with the seltzer and the pizza, they're pretty big serving sizes since you are paying $50 for the tasting cards. So, so far so good here.
It's pretty good. I really liked it. Would have been better with mayo, in my opinion, but it was really good.
I'm sorry that your boyfriend's picky, but you know.
It was really good nonetheless.
Next on our list of tastings is going to be the Boysenberry Cider with a little foam on the top that's already disappearing. And we got this over by the Wilderness Dance Hall. You know, typically where Origins is not Scary Farm. Also, like I described earlier with like the Boysenberry Lane, I love how during these festivals they put up so many different dining options, like just right out here with these little stands in the shade on a very hot day here at Knotts. Now, in comparison to the cider to the seltzer, I think the seltzer has a slight edge, but I will say this is really, really good. The beverage options so far are like really good. This is another 8 out of 10 item, or no, let's say 7.9 out of 10 because I did say the seltzer has a little bit of an edge over the cider. So we're gonna do this a 7.9 out of 10. Now automatically, I myself can judge on how great of an event this is because we're already down to only 3 tastings. We may even have to get one a la carte and pay for it separately because these tastings have been great and there's still a whole bunch of stuff I want to try. So it's crazy to think that in this entire room, which looks a little bit small, that they fit a whole entire Knotts Scary Farm maze in here. I always find that so crazy. But they do. And it's one of the best mazes here at Scary Farm every single year, and Origins, The Curse of Calico. But also during Boysenberry Festival, they're doing a lot of beer tasting at the different booths in here. You guys kind of get the idea. You can literally spend like an hour in here and just taste all the different beers and wines. And the absolute best part about it is there's AC in here. So on a 90-degree day here in Buena Park, the AC feels very, very nice. This right here is a boysenberry filled donut, open baked chicken sandwich with it looks like there's bacon on top. This thing is actually, it wasn't in the dance hall, that's just all the craft beer tasting. That's here outside of the dance hall, right over the right across Bigfoot Rapids, or Calico River Rapids now named. This thing looks menacing. I can't wait to taste it because I've never tasted something. This is like fair food. I've never tasted something like this, so I guess we'll see how good this really is.
I thought it was alright. I think they're good separately, but when you bring them together, I don't think you could taste like a little bit of sweetness at the end from the donut, but I mainly get just like chicken and like breading.
Now with me, I was really excited for this, and I don't know, it was okay. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I think it's kind of a weird mix between the chicken and the donut. I would like the donut alone, boysenberry filled, with a boysenberry drizzle on top. I think that would be really, really good. The chicken's just a weird mix. I didn't really taste a lot of the bacon, but other than that, I mean, 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't, it didn't live up to the hype that I had in my own head. Last time we reported that Calico River Rapids was closed for refurbishment. Since then, it's been open and has an 120-minute wait for it. Of course, gotta love the bear animatronic here with the fish. Ever since they redid this ride a couple years back, it's definitely a much needed upgrade, but like I said, oh my goodness, why are they sending an empty boat when it's a 120-minute wait? You can definitely tell it stays true to it though, because you can see guests waiting up there and it stretches all the way back to the entrance. So it's like one after another right here. Watch, you'll see how close together they are. There's one of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds you see another one. Pretty close. Maybe they just added more boats to the rotation since the line is so long. Next up, we got the Cowboy Chili with mac and cheese and then Fritos on top. Now, Knotts never disappoints with their mac and cheese options. I know that during one festival they had the pulled pork and it was amazing. And this one looks really, really good, especially with the Fritos on top. I enjoyed it. Like, it wasn't a top tier as far as my top 3, which is odd enough because I would rate it an 8.5 out of 10. Now, I will agree with you on the flavorless part. I think that it needed a little bit more flavor, The chili was actually pretty good. The mac and cheese was but the Fritos was a nice mix. I just wish there was a little bit more flavor to make it a 9, but I'm gonna say an 8.5 out of 10. Did say since there's so many options, we're gonna have to get one a la carte, and we did the Boysenberry and Pomegranate smoothie because last time we were here in 2020 or 2021 it was for the Taste of Boysenberry Festival. This was one of our favorites, and they gave us an even bigger serving size, perfect for a hot day. It looks really pretty, perfect for pictures in front of this Boysenberry bushery or topiary. It's awesome. And I will say, we're definitely gonna come back once again by another tasting card because not only are there tons of tastings that we wanted to try today, but there's also tons of different a la carte options that you can't get with the tasting cards, including colossal items like the colossal nachos over in the Fiesta area. And man, like, you're gonna have to come back to the festival multiple times, so highly recommend it.
Doing your little self-testimonial, so we didn't want to get in the way of you doing your blog report.
I love the outfit.
Well, thank you. We it's official school uniform.
Okay. Whiskey business, is that your real name?
Well, my real name's Victor, but this was the badge I got.
Okay, awesome.
That's a long story in cooking school. Do either of you cook?
I don't. I mean, she does a little bit, but you know.
If they show you all that whiskey and they say it's for you, they mean it's for the food, not really for you. Know what I mean? What's your channel?
It's Exploring Attractions.
Exploring, okay. Cool. Happy to have you here. Is this your first Boysenberry Festival?
No, we've been here multiple times.
Oh, so then this is your first official time being on Boysenberry Lane.
Yes, exactly.
Brand new, open just for you.
Brand new. And I get to meet cool people like you.
Oh, shucks. He says I'm cool.
They do have the Harvest Mania fair game out here where you can pay to win different size prizes. So they have a small size, and they have a medium size, and then they have the jumbo size, which I'm pretty sure the jumbo size is that Boysenberry pie slice. And they have a bunch of Squishmallows that you can win. The game is just for fun, but you can actually just pay to get whatever prize you want. It doesn't matter how many beanbags you toss in the baskets at all. So Savannah hasn't decided what size she wants yet. Well, I guess we'll see which one she decides on. I really like the Boysenberry little keychains right here. I wish I had the medium-sized ones, but they do have the tiny ones. I think that you can play to win the medium-sized ones throughout the park at different locations. They have a whole bunch of cute little keychain ones, but these right here are the cutest. Savannah decided to get the goat Squishmallow though because the goat is what we saw today. Look at how cute he is, and they all have names. This guy's name is Grant. He dropped the damn goat.
Did you record that?
Of course I got that on camera. Come on now.
This gutsy goat has one dream: to become a soccer player. He plays soccer with his friends at the park, at school, and at home with his friends. After they win, he celebrates with his favorite, a chocolate swirl ice cream cup.
Grant the soccer player. You heard it. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness. Time to travel on into the Birdcage Theater where they got a new comedy show going on called the Riverboat Revenge. I'm excited to see what this is about. This is actually my first ever time in the Birdcage Theater. I know they have opened it up recently for different shows and whatnot. I love this. I love how tiny this theater is, and I love everything about this. I know one thing's for sure. Grant is ready for Riverboat Revenge. Grant the goat, that is.
But first, I need to warm up the old pipes with a little drop of Boysenberry Seltzer. Here's to the river, the Mississippi River. It moves along like a sad old song, like a Dixie lullaby. Oh, here's to the river, that lazy rolling river. I love that big old river till I die. You, sir, how you doing today? Are you cute or am I just drunk?
Well, how about applying for work at that new boat I seen docked outside of town? Kind of a spooky looking rig.
You mean the Prometheus? There's something awful strange about the Prometheus.
Will you stop doing that?
Sorry. Oh, you know, I wish I had a boat, man. You know, it'd be a grand thing to win that race tomorrow. With the money I win, I could settle down in a nice little cabin down by the banks of the Mississippi River. Close enough to see the catfish jumping and hear the slosh, slosh, slosh of the riverboat passing by my window. And on my little patch of land, I raise boysenberries.
Boysenberries?
That's right, say was a rare hybrid blend of blackberries, red raspberries, and Elote berries.
Right, the Boysenberry.
My scheme is almost complete. No one can defeat me now. The victory of tomorrow's race shall belong to me. Me, Caldwell Cadwallader! You know, I'm not that impressed with you people either. Now, who would dare challenge my cunning? Who would dare challenge my evil scheming? Who would dare challenge my roguish good looks?
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Caldwell, you're through.
Oh!
Helping you with your dirty deeds was one thing, but you never said nothing about murder.
Murder, my dear, how indelicate.
Call it what you like, Caldwell. Linus Little is still dead in that driftwood, and what's more, your sense the shooting has done nothing to keep the Cordelia K out of tomorrow's race.
What?
Captain Harmony has already hired himself a new first mate.
Ooh.
Dan Darby! Of the Boysenberry Bell.
Dan Darby of the Boysenberry Bell? I simply detest cheap audience participation. Shut up. Darby from the finest men on the river. I am resolved. The Cordelia K has been the Boysenberry seed. Really? In my wisdom tooth for far too long. She must be destroyed.
Well, you can count me out, Caldwell. I'm through. Finished. I no longer work for you.
Oh, not so fast, my Sibyline Sirena. You're far too deep into this thing to pull out now. Stop, Cadwallader! You're alive, sir, if you harm one hair on her pretty head. Now, I'm afraid you're in no position to be getting orders, my friend. In a few moments, this lovely little lass shall lie lifeless at my feet. You sniveling cow!
Caldwell! Drop that girl or I'll blow your sneaking, cheap, deceit head right off!
Sirena, you traitor! Have you forgotten your promises to me?
Well, promises are but empty words to me, Caldwell. Now drop her!
Heather!
Save the girl, Mr. Darby. I'll take the wheel!
Yeah! Prepare to meet your fate, swine! Aha! Fight! Struggle! Fight! Struggle! Fight! Struggle! Struggle! I was shot.
Well, that was a pretty fun show, pretty long one too, and there's plenty of comfortable seats in there as well. Actors did a great job. I gotta say, it's been a great day here at the Boysenberry Festival. Tons of stuff to do, and I can't say this enough. You definitely have to come multiple days to come get everything done. Entertainment, food, vendors, and everything. They even have an assortment of different Boysenberry jerky. Well, actually, some of it's Boysenberry, some of it's just regular jerky with the Ghost Town Knotts Berry Farm packaging on it. But if you wanted, you can get yourself some Boysenberry creme brulee coffee grounds. All medium roast. I don't see any dark roast, just all medium roast. How much are these? Let's see. Let's take a look.
You've been getting too much
How much?
sweets.
$16.99. Right, I mean, that's a pretty decent sized bag. If you were staying in a Knott's hotel, all this stuff would be perfect. Boysenberry soap, Boysenberry bath bombs, some essential oils, some even body lotion. You can get all Boysenberry out. What are these, candles up here? They look like candles. And they even have a cute little bag with the Boysenberry Festival logo on it. And if you're looking for other merch aside from just the t-shirt pin combo, they do have that in the store right across the booth. They have like a hydro flask, not an official hydro flask, but kind of like that. That one's $39.99. Same design, same everything. Got a cool, it doesn't look like festival theme hat, but just a generic purple Knott's hat. Here's a look at the Spirit jersey right here. I'm going to show you guys what it shows on the front of the Spirit jersey. There it is, the Knotts Berry Farm on it with a boysenberry hidden behind it. Gotta love Snoopy sniffing the boysenberry pie with all the design behind him. And then they also have a kid's shirt with Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Looks like they just competed in the pie eating contest Well, everyone, that's going to do it for our visit here to the Knotts Boysenberry Festival. We're definitely coming back for sure because there's a lot of stuff to taste, lots of stuff to do, lots of stuff to buy, including Grant the Goat here. You know, proud parents of Grant the Goat and all the other Squishmallows at home too. But Grant the Goat is special since we got him here at Knotts. Anyways, everybody, we had a great time. Highly recommend checking out this event. If you want to come check it out, make sure to visit knotts.com and get your tasting cards before so you don't have to wait in line to purchase the tasting card. My name is Scott.
And I'm Savannah.
And we've been exploring attractions. Positivity is key, and most importantly, remember to keep exploring. Peace out, everybody.